but oh, Benny's saying hi. We're going to show you guys Benny later too. But I actually had, it's not going to be very long. I had a bunch of questions that people wanted to know. So we're going to both answer them, and then we will reveal the gender to you guys. So the first question was,
and this is actually going to take an hour here before we reveal the gender. We're thinking probably multiple hours of answering questions.
We have a
also, if anyone else wants to answer,
hurry up.
If anyone else wants to throw in any other questions so we can prolong this even further, let us know. Okay, go ahead.
So the first question is not baby related, but it's, when will you close on your house? So we actually I went to the house yesterday and they started putting the frame up. There's been like a lumber shortage, so it's been taking a while. We were supposed to originally close at the end of July, but now it is pushed to August. And it could continue to go September. Baby is due mid-October. So we are hoping that things don't get delayed more, because it's just going to be chaos. Hopefully we'll have some people to help us move in and just like get everything settled, but we'll see. I mean, we can't really control it. So I'm hoping September. I really am hoping September. So
cool. And for those of you who don't know, we are building a house right now, just in case you were wondering.
It's very fun, but kind of crazy. All right, Craig, this question is for you.
Okay.
Will you try out for the NFL again?
I'll do anything for the right price. However, the NFL will not likely offer me any sort of money.
Is it because you're 30?
Because I'm 30 and now washed out. And now I'm a tech nerd. So
hey.
You're a tight end now.
I'm a tight end now. Yeah, I've also lost 40 pounds since playing, so I can't play defensive end anymore.
Oh, okay. This one was, what kind of birth are you hoping for? Hospital, home, or water? To be honest, I've had 3 surgeries, lots of craziness that has happened. I am having all of my babies in a hospital. I'm not risking it. It's just, I'm going to be 30 in October. There's just, I mean, in theory, if I was younger, like would I have gone to like a birthing center? Maybe, but no, we're going hospital for sure. Oh, what day did you feel your first symptoms? So with embryo, like with you do IVF, embryos are already day 5 or day 6.
The whole story of waste all your fucking data.
Oh. That's exciting. I don't know who that is.
Mute.
That would be Felix and Mary jumping into your
Damn it, Felix. Mute your freak. It would be you.
F-bomb to that.
Felix, mute your camera.
How you do? I don't know how to do it. We're driving.
You come in and there's an F-bomb fly.
You're embarrassing yourself right now. You're in a room of like 40 people. Just
sorry. I didn't
with
swear.
the camera right now.
Okay, where is the button for the camera?
Chelsea, you can mute them.
Oh, I can? Okay.
Yeah. You scroll over. You have control, Chelsea.
Wait.
I actually don't know how either.
Yeah.
You like scroll over like.
Okay. Anyway, let's just tell Felix to like just shut up for the next few minutes here while we're answering questions.
Go ahead. Just go.
Mute. You've been muted.
Thank you.
Sorry. Anyway, when did you feel your first symptoms? So our embryo was a day 5 embryo. So it's like already through the process of like going through the tube. So when they put it directly in your uterus, most people with IVF feel symptoms if it's implanting like a couple days after. I actually felt symptoms like 24 hours after. It was kind of like a pinching. And that kind of has progressed the entire, like it's been there. And then obviously the baby is moving. So it's like the pinching has moved up and the stretching and stuff. But yeah, it was like 24 hours after, which is so strange because I've never had a pregnancy in my uterus. So it was like a whole new experience.
My symptoms were also similar to that as well. So
he also has been nauseous.
It's actually funny. Like I had like sympathy pregnancy symptoms. Like right when Chelsea was feeling it, I think I automatically gained 3 pounds. and I felt nauseous.
It's been fun,
Yeah.
to say the least.
Anyway.
Okay, so when you got your very first positive pregnancy test, did you react the way that you thought you would? So my very first test, I remember I was at the Big Hills. Craig was out of town. I think he was in Montreal playing a game, and we had watched the game. I got really sick from eating guacamole. I was a couple days behind. This is the very first test. I was at home. We had been trying for like 13 months. Bless you.
Sorry.
We'd been trying 13 months. So I was home by myself. I took a test and I got a positive test. I remember sobbing on the floor, crying. Obviously, you know, those didn't go well. The next two I got, we were just terrified, the both of us, when we got positive tests. This last one that we got with IVF, I wasn't shocked. I was more like, oh, okay, it worked. So what do we do now? Like, obviously, you know, the excitement progressed, but I think after so many losses, you're so guarded. You don't like want to get excited and all of that stuff. So I think now we've been getting a lot more excited just because we've seen more, you know, of the baby moving and like that kind of stuff. So
yeah,
I think
also after seeing a middle-aged man impregnate your wife while you're watching, it's a strange experience, and one that makes the whole surprise of getting pregnant a little weirder. So
it honestly was kind of weird. Luckily with Texas, he was allowed in. He wasn't, you know, like a lot of places have closed, and so like spouses couldn't even come into appointments. He got to be right next to me in like the OR room while it happened. So we're very grateful for that, but it was just very strange. I don't know. It was oh, this one is a good one. Did you feel connected during the whole IVF process? Because I guess a lot of spouses, because they can't go in, or even just because it's IVF, they haven't really felt connected to like the pregnancy or anything.
yeah, well, I felt more connected to your emotional reaction to IVF. So I mean, I was there, I don't know, I felt there with you every step of the way in that way. Now obviously I wasn't, I mean, Chelsea was literally doing shots every single night, and yeah, that's just a lot on a person. And yeah, so I was more on the try to keep my wife glued together track, so in that way I felt connected.
Well, and this was the first time, Craig, in Canada, whenever we did our first ultrasounds when we were pregnant at 6 weeks, they had to tell if it was in the uterus or the tubes. And in the hospital, he was never allowed in. Like he was, and the second time when I had my emergency surgery, he was actually sitting outside. They didn't even let him in. So he had never seen like an ultrasound or like a baby or anything like that. So this is like his first time. And I think the first time that we saw something, he was like floored, like shocked.
Yeah.
Which is great. I mean, it was great that he was able to be a part of it. So the last question is baby names. Everybody wants to know if we have baby names, but I don't think we want to answer this until after we reveal the gender. So we're going to use Vinny to reveal the gender because he is our baby right now.
Vinny.
So we'll see how he does.
Come on. All right, come here.
All right, you guys ready?
Here we go.
If you could I'm recording you guys, so please put your videos on.
Are you ready?
Wait.
You want people muted or unmuted?
Unmuted. Let's get excited. Let's party. Okay, ready? Okay, 1, 2, here we go.
Oh God.
3.
Oh,
Let's go!
yeah!
There we go, baby.
Come here.
The rose produced boys. That's what we do.
Are you
What we do.
what's going on?
We were so worried we were gonna have a 6'7" girl.
And hey, we may
Highly likely.
We may one day. You never know.
Oh my God. Will he come out with a beard?
Yeah, can you see the beard on the ultrasound?
Not yet, actually. But okay, so we'll answer the baby name question. So we actually have our girl names picked out, but we don't know, you know, right now we don't have any normal embryos, and then we have 8 frozen eggs. So we don't know if we want to go through the IVF process again. Obviously, we're thinking about that later on. But girl names, we have Rosalind and Evelyn that we really love. But boy names, we're having a very tough time coming to the.
Luke Jr., LJ, obviously.
No.
So that's going to be a hard pass on that one. Pretty hard pass.
I am fighting so hard. I'm fighting so hard for Liam Frederick Rowe. I'm fighting for it.
What Spartacus? I like that, Gabby. That's
Kelsey, I had this feeling that you wanted the name Liam. I don't know why I thought that. I was like, Kelsey's gonna want the kids to be named Liam.
I feel like Liam's not too white. It's like a cool.
let's get a yes or no to Liam
Yeah,
right
let's
now
see.
in the
Does
chat.
everyone like
How
Yeah.
do people like Zeus? Okay, we're seeing
I have
Zeus.
yet to
Yes.
get a non.
Any other name suggestions as well? Liam, Luke.
We're not.
Luke, I just don't know if that's gonna happen.